Hi, my name is Francesca Crowley, and I'm in recovery from an eating disorder. This is the beginning of Eating Disorder Awareness Week, and I'd like to share my story with you. My eating disorder started almost 10 years ago. I was overwhelmed because I had gained the freshman 15 and I decided to go on the paleo diet with my dad. He stopped after about 3 weeks, but I kept going for years, making my own rules to this diet until it became absolutely detrimental to my health and overall well-being. Those of you watching who have struggled or are struggling know this journey is not a linear upward climb. We constantly have our ups and downs. One of my lowest points was when I went to a Christmas party and I hadn't eaten all day and I drank a bottle of wine. I was so sick, I couldn't stand, and I felt so depressed. This was where the inspiration for my song Red came from. After that moment, I knew I needed to start my recovery process. I started to see a therapist after that. I saw this person for a couple months, but wasn't taking it seriously, and I kept losing weight. At that point, I did not want to recover. I would go to a local Rite Aid where they have the health machines and weigh myself every single day. Even though the machine told me I was underweight, the number could never become low enough for me to be satisfied. About a year later, when I got to my lowest, my mom called me and told me how scared she was and that I really needed help. She told me that if I would change on my own in a couple weeks, she would let me be. But if not, we needed to find a treatment center. I started to cry and told her I knew I couldn't change by myself. So she helped me research. We found a place that took me the day before Thanksgiving, and I stayed there for over 2 months before switching to a day program. It was the best decision I could have made, and I believe it saved my life. I thank my mom every single day. One of the most powerful aspects of my recovery was when I would be able to express my feelings and my experience in a song through songwriting. When I was in treatment, I was put in situations I never thought I would be in, stripped of many parts of my adulthood, such as having basic forms of communication, a cell phone, a computer, and also I had limited television privileges. And even the ability to go outside for a walk or use the bathroom on my own. I know this can be daunting, and I want people to know if they decide to undergo this process, they are in fact not alone. I remember at first I was outraged by losing my freedom, even though it was voluntary. But when I was discharged, I missed the feeling of people taking care of me on a daily basis and validating my feelings. This became my comfort and my home. After the care and support I received, I wasn't quite ready to accept adulthood or reality. But we all have to face reality at some point, no matter what age we are. Even as we gain our independence again in recovery, I want you to know there are people who can help support you. From personal experience, music can be powerful and impactful in so many ways. One in particular is being able to shape our thoughts and feelings into more positive ways. This is almost like in cognitive behavioral therapy. In my song Red, I sing openly about my experience, and at the end, I talk about how I want that love for myself that I once had. Now I think of the simple times when I loved how I looked. My happy was love, that's all it took. Then I think of my mom and that light she gave me used to shine so bright, shine so bright. I want it back. take it back now. I want you and others starting and in recovery to also be able to share your experiences and express yourself with music, as well as manage stress and be able to gain back your confidence in new ways. Music was such an important part of my eating disorder recovery that I wanted to give back and help support others, so I did my training to become a music therapist. I now am working with Mewsic Moves that offers support to many families and clients struggling daily with mental health conditions, such as eating disorders and much more. At Mewsic Moves, we are creating a community outpatient music therapy Zoom group where we can meet weekly and use the power of music to express and take back the power from our eating disorder. If you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, please contact us, as I would love to help you, as I know firsthand what you are feeling and how music has personally helped me recover from my eating disorder. Please contact us at Mewsic Moves if you or someone you know would be interested in a weekly music therapy community eating disorder support group. You don't have to do this alone. We are here for you. We are also honoring Eating Disorder Awareness Week from February 27th to March 5th. Contact us now to get your first session for free. You can find us on www.musicmoves.com and leave us a message in the Contact Us section. Thank you so much for watching.
Now I think of the simple times when I loved how I looked. My happy was love, that's all it took. Then I think of my mom and that light she gave me used to shine so bright, shine so bright. I want it back. I'm not fine with everything I've done. I'll have it back. But these demons, they haven't won. I'll take it back.